Alright, so this is our one of playing MX bikes. The time I'm recording this is 4:23 a.m. So we're gonna see how we do here. Oh, uh, something I have to learn pretty fast is how to not do that. I don't know why that's happening. Got bored of MX versus ATV, so I'm gonna try a simulation. Because MX versus ATV is like a simulation. This is like or MX versus ATV's arcade. This is more of a actual racing. But since the game is not like moving very good, it's just gonna start doing wheelies every time I actually try to start up. Yeah, right there. I don't know why that happens. Like it just jumps up. Never. Okay. How do you control this? I have the leaning set up put on. You guys can tell when I stop. Leaning's not very useful for me. How was I supposed to save that? It's because switching from this game is basically switching from Forza to like Dirt Alley, which I might play on the channel when I get the time to. I don't have enough time to play and do YouTube videos anymore. I used to have like years of time, but I don't have any time to do all this. I'm doing this at like before school. I think I could lap. What? This game is goofed up. Like, what is that? What's that about? What's that, bro? I'm not able to, like, actually turn or anything. Or, like, actually hit these jumps without dying. Bro! Okay, that was realistic. Because in real life, if you actually landed on your front wheels, your guy would be sent flying off the bike. That's pretty realistic right there. Because when you're doing that, you're compressing that too much, and the bike just decides to go forward for no reason. You know, the bike, you could just go back, but you would not. You can stop that from flinging you. It's just really hard to do. Yeah, I stopped it perfect. Bro, I'm so bad. It's just random bugs. You actually get up to speed. Okay, tell me when I speed up, it just gets harder for me to control. It could get easier because you're okay. It should get easier because you're doing the turning when you're faster and when you have more speed to give the turn. I lapped again. Yeah. I just suck at dirt bike games right now. Because I'm not like fully awake. Just spending on my life just trying to do a profession I can't even do. What? What? Why would my rider turn that far? I did not turn that. Okay. Look at that. I'm gonna try doing the whips on these. It does kind of a whip, but a failed whip. But I could probably hit a whip on one of these jumps sooner enough. Probably on like day 3 progression, I could do a whip on that jump. But okay, what was that? Y'all can agree that turn just like absolutely threw me off into outer space. What the fuck? Let me move. What slide me into that? Wait. This jump is whip worthy. Okay. First of all, my bike needs to stop doing wobblies like that. Um, Second of all, it has to stop doing this. I'm gonna lean down every time I, bruh. Okay. How am I like just dying here? I might have to turn the terrain deformation like just off. I think it's the terrain. It's definitely the terrain. I know what it is now. Alright, so testing. 0. Clear. have to keep it realistic. I need to change some graphics. Alright. Let's see if my writing's actually better. I gotta admit, I took too much throttle on that turn. Should really stop using that. Bro, how did I die? How am I dying? It's just like you throttle. You throttle and your bike just starts turning straighter than a person walking. Like I am not able to control this bike whatsoever. No. Okay. When you throttle ever so slightly, your bike straightens up bigger than a 600-pound life episode's character. I don't know how this is like possible. We almost got a whip. Guys, I suck at my first day. I mean, this is pretty good on starting, I must say. But this is just like me starting. So don't judge. It's my first day, my dude. I'm on crack. At this point, it sounds like I'm on crack. Sounds like I'm that one crackhead from like Albany Street that's in the valley always about to get deported by cops back to fucking Mexico. Like why the fuck do I sound like okay, saying I'm good at this game is saying that Trump did not capture the president of a country. I'm not gonna say the country, controversial rights, but okay, YouTube. Stop copywriting my music. I'm just trying to vibe. Vibing is the vibe. I need editing softer. 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 What the fuck? It's softer! But, yeah. I need editing software. This is like my first video. Oh yeah, we're gonna turn my bike into a 180 and fucking die on the track. That would be a very good idea. Or it might not be a very good idea. Alright. Explodes. But someone doesn't help. Shut the fuck up. No Italian brain rot in the server. Server. What the fuck? It's called a channel. There we go, bruh. That was good. Alright. So we're gonna end today with a big jump. And then we're ending the recording. So I'm gonna go all the way back here. That's not the big jump. Also, I do need to see how I change my perspective. Hold on, perspective. POV break. To find out how to... No, misk. How do you change your camera? How do you change your camera? Change view. How about like X? Yeah, we got it. Bro, why do I got that 2000? Alright. Now we got the view I need for this. If my bike would get unstuck. I'm gonna edit with this with some like music. I'm not dying every 5 seconds. I'm not dying every 5 seconds. This camera. Alright. Big jump mode. Alright. See you guys. Day 1.